Because this goes straight to YouTube. If I got anything weird about it, they don't like it too well. Alright, I'm going to share some links. Y'all can go to the website or the radio show. On all our tapping and Arkansas Ghost Hunters, and of course my page as well. All the promos are up and running. Let's get the show on the road.
And so, is this the end? The culmination of all of our yesterdays? A permanent break to the age of the wheel? We asked for judgment. Well, here it is. Summed up in the fears of a long-ago mathematical equation. Fact. Within the next 2 hours and 17 somewhat minutes, humankind may become the unwelcome memories of a merciless God. Where will you be when the hands of time test their ultimate fate?
Welcome to Tapping, the Arkansas Paranormal Network, coming to you from Van Buren. I want to thank everybody for joining us. We're kind of running late, been having a lot of problems all day long, and we have a new lady over here that is going to try her legs out on the radio, and her name is Jackie.
Hi, everybody.
And hopefully she'll be hanging around more than the rest of them were.
I will.
But anyway, everybody out there on Facebook, don't know who's all looking at me or watching us, or if anybody is. We are going to be talking about a little bit of our paracon. Gotta get this mic up here. Hello. Anyway, so we are putting on a paracon this year. So the paracon will be in September 13th and 14th, and yes, 13th is Friday the 13th. Yay! Yeah, I know it's on a Friday. Should be on Saturday and Sunday, but what the heck? We only could get the place we wanted to go to do an investigation after the event. It's only during the week, no Sundays. So we had to rearrange it. But anyway, it worked out pretty good. Friday the 13th is on September 13th, Friday, and then Saturday 14th. So, hey, it's going to be all good. We got several good speakers coming in and talking to us, or talking to y'all. They could be talking to us too. Let's see if I can bring it up over here on the computer. I hope I'm hearing. Alright, well, paracon stuff is the Arkansas Ghost Hunters of Carver County is presenting Dark Dreams Don't Die. Paracon 2019, September the 13th and 14th. Now, the speakers on Friday the 13th will be DPS, Dark Knight Paranormal Society, and we'll have Dwayne, Lauren, and Sharika talking for that group. We also have a guy coming in that's we're good friends with DPS and him and us too now. Robert Frey. He'll be coming in and speaking as well. We also have a group called Corpse. William and Raven will be coming in and speaking on that night. And we also have a group called Oklahoma Paranormal Research Agency. They're from Eufaula area. Chris King and Jordan Rogers. Now, I'm mispronouncing the first name, but I'm just breezing through that name because I'm not know exactly the exact pronunciation with that. It's Judan. Jaden. Jaden. Oh, anyway, they'll be coming in, and then a lady who is actually part of our team, Sammy. Sammy Gillespie. I always get her name. I want to say Gilstrap, but that's Gilstrap's here in Van Buren. But anyway, she'll be coming in and she'll be talking about working with energy. She is a Reiki master, so she'll be talking about working with energy. So that's going to be a good deal. Then afterwards, we're going to have a investigation at one of the hospitals in this location. There's 2 hospitals in this location, and I'm not going to tell everybody which one it is, but one of those hospitals we are going to do an investigation at. So that is Friday night, Friday the 13th, and then Saturday the 14th we have a lot of good speakers coming in on that. We have a lady named Jo Bailey. She is from West Virginia. She's been our best friends for a long time. And she's got a lot of videos on YouTube. She's actually part of a haunting paranormal in New England or something like that. I would have to look it up. Anyway, she's a co-founder of, not co-founder, but founder of Moonlit Paranormal, and that's 3 words, not 1 or 2. Moon, and then lit, L-I-T, and then paranormal.
That sounds like fun.
Go look her up. She's a great lady. She's fun to be with. We've talked to her on our radio shows before, and she's great. She really is. Then we have this guy, Rick Marshall from Northwest Arkansas. He's a Bigfoot man. He'll be coming in talking about the Bigfoots in the Northwest Arkansas area, this area, and all that. And so he'll be coming in and speaking with us. He's a real good friend of ours, a real good buddy of mine. And hopefully we'll team up one of these days and go Bigfoot hunting. Maybe. Then we also got another Bigfoot man coming in, Robert Swin. He is actually from the Falk, Arkansas, Boga Creek area in midsection where we're actually going to have the paracon at, which I'll give you all the location here in a little bit. But anyway, you want to see some castings, buddy. He's got some castings. I mean, tons of castings. Believe it or not, he's even got a butt casting. Yeah, I kind of asked him last year when I saw it. I said, well, what in the world is this? I said, is this a butt casting? He goes, yeah. He said, actually, they found where they had actually sat down on the ground. And you can see the buttocks and the legs area. And they made a casting on it. I think it's about that big around.
That would be awesome.
Huge. But anyway, he's got handprints and hand castings and stuff like that. I mean, he's got it all. He's got big footprints down to smaller footprints and everything. So yeah, he is a great guy. So he's going to come and actually speak with us. All our phones are going off. Just turn my notifications down. That way we'll have them going bling bling. And it will pop up over here on this one. And then we have two people coming in. Her name is Gavin and Paula Kelly. Now these guys here, they're well known for Paranormal Journeys to the Unknown. He's been on Amazon Prime for a long time. He's does podcasting, radio shows. He produces. He investigates. I mean, he does it all. He's a singer. I've got some of his songs. I wish I had them loaded up. I could play them to you for you. But anyway, he's a great guy, and I haven't met Paula. I haven't talked to her too much. I talk to Gavin all the time. But they are coming in and being the speakers. And we also have Anita T. Carpenter from Seminole, Oklahoma. She's a great lady. I got to know her several years ago at several paracons and talked to her. She's really, really great to speak to. And I don't know what she's going to talk about, but anyway, she's going to be down there. And then we got a local group, this be the first paranormal or paracon they're talking to. It's Old Fort Research Paranormal from Fort Smith, William and Christina Sargent. I've known these guys when they first started doing this stuff, and they've come back and I've helped them out a lot of stuff. So we're real good friends with each other, and they're coming in to speak. That's the lineup for Saturday the 14th. Now, I haven't got it on the poster yet, and got it made up yet, but there will also be a supper with our guest. We'll be serving supper after the event. I think that'll start about 5:30. Of course, I don't know the price on that yet. We're still working on it, so it'll be a separate price. So you can come in and have supper with the speakers. And then afterwards, we have an investigation, which will be another price, $15 a person going up there. And at one of the locations of the hospitals that's banded up there. So, needless to say, we've got a lot of stuff going on. Oh yeah, we have a lady. I haven't got her on here yet. I'm going to put her on here somewhere on this mass poster here. Phoenix Roach. She is going to come down, and she is a lady that has White Sage in Fort Smith. She's real good friends with us, and I'll turn over backwards and help her out, and she'll do the same thing with me. So our group, we are real good friends, and she's coming down, and she's actually got some dancing witches.
Oh, wow.
So they're going to perform for us, the dancing witches. So everybody needs to come down and see the dancing witches. Don't know the group's name. She hadn't gave me the name yet, but she's be working on it, and she's trying to get her group to grow on the dancing witches. Now they had probably 10 people dancing over there last year at her festival she had, but they had a real small corridor to dance in, so they really couldn't do what they needed to do. But she was been wanting to add on, so I'm hoping she's added on, and maybe they'll get together and start practicing. But anyway, yeah, the dancing witches will be there dancing. Sounds like fun, huh?
It does sound like fun.
All right. And so this is where the Paracon's going to be held at, is at Boonville, Arkansas, at the Logan County Fairgrounds, which is on Highway 23 south to Caroline Road. Then turn right, and you can't miss this. We'll have all kinds of banners and signs and everything. You cannot miss where this is at. Doors will open at 9 o'clock in the morning, and we've got the building all day long. We can run this thing 24 hours a day if we wanted to for 2 days.
Oh,
We have no time limit on it. And that's what my problem is I've had so much. Last year we had a time limit to cram things in, and people are bringing me these ideals and say, hey, we can do this, we can do this. So I'm sitting there, don't have enough time. We don't have enough time, Guess what? We got time. We got until midnight Sunday night.
Oh, wow.
Okay, to run this stuff. So we are paying for 2 whole days. So that means we'll have the keys for the whole premises at this fairgrounds. So
That's great.
yeah. So we will open doors at 9 o'clock, and it's $10 admission per day. Now you can buy tickets for 2 days if you want to, and it's $20 for 2-day pass. Now we're working on a full package here. We're going to have a full package where everybody can buy a 2-day pass, a supper, and an investigation, all one big package, if they want to. If they want to just do a 1-day pass, and do all that, they can, or they can have the 2-day pass and do all of that. Again, I don't think we're going to have a supper on Friday though. It's just going to be on Saturday, so we may have to divide things up like that. But anyway, we know we're going to have the supper on Saturday. But anyway, we're going to try to get a package up for Saturday. Everybody can buy one big package. And they're also looking for vendors. Anybody wants to be vendors? It's $40 a table, and for inside, and $20 for an outside. Of course, you'll have to bring your own tent, 10 by 10 tent to set up, and your own tables and stuff. But it's $20 to set up outside. $40 inside, but there's a limited space on the inside where we can put tables, and you're only going to get a 6-foot table. It's not a 8-foot table like we got here. It's going to be a 6-foot table. But if you need an 8-foot table and you're planning on having an 8-foot table, then computer just shut down on you. Guess what? You don't get to read no more. I mean, yeah, you'll get to read. Trust me.
Well.
That's the problem for that one.
I'm going in this blind.
Huh?
So I'll be going into this one blind.
Yeah, you ain't going to get out that easy.
I didn't think so.
Let's see here.
Plus, y'all get to meet us.
Yeah, well, we'll be there. Of course, we're the host, so we'll be there. You'll see all our team there, talk to us and all that. We'll have our setups and stuff. It's kind of a big deal because what we need, we don't have, we got to get. Sound system, lighting, food to feed them. Well,
Any help we can get.
wow, Yeah, we're also looking for sponsors. So if you feel like you want to be a sponsor, we're looking for sponsors to help us pay for the building, for one thing, pay for some of the guests that's coming in to speak, and also pay for maybe shirts to sell, or maybe even equipment to use, like sound systems. We need a PA system, big speakers with the amplifiers and mics and all that. We need those, and and we need plates and food and stuff like that. So we need sponsors to help fulfill this. That way we won't have to come out of our pockets. If it comes out of our pockets, we're in trouble. No, I'm just joking. got you set up again, so all I got to do is flip the screen around, and you'll have to use the little mouse here. But
Okay.
I got you set up. Don't worry about
Yeah. I'm back online.
it. Or you probably could take your phone and look it up. It's not really hard to find, but kind of depends on what you want.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right. Well, that's the event we got coming up in September. But we also have a Haunted Adventures coming up, and we're going to start it in April this year. Usually in March, but I think we're going to start it late April because where we got to go, everybody wants to go. Yep. We have our first Haunted Adventures will be everybody will get to go on our Haunted Adventures here in town, plus an abandoned hospital.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so that is our grand opening for Haunted Adventures. Now, it won't be an every weekend thing. We can't book the hospitals like that. So, one weekend we'll have the abandoned hospital thing, and then the following 2 weekends will probably just, I don't know, be kind of a walking thing, unless we find another place to go, which I'm kind of hoping, because we're working on something right now. I'm hoping that'll be true, if we can get into it. And if so, then we'll have that place to go into. And then in June, we have it booked again. So June 15th will be another haunted
Adventures.
hospital thingy. So, yeah. Stay tuned for that. Tickets will be on sale. So, everybody go to our website. And our website is www.com. Boy, there's something in between there. www.tagocc1.com. And check it out. And we'll have all this information up there. I'm still working on it. And all this. So, just stay tuned to and keep checking. Check our Facebook pages and all this. It'll be great. All right. Now, let's get to our subject for today. Haunted places in, well, I got Arkansas up here. That's not right. Hey, come here. I guess that's the reason they. Alright, I'm going to switch this over where you can read it.
Yay.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
What's that? Of course, all you got to do is click on this and it'll take it to,
Right.
and then you give it back. And what we normally do is you take one, I'll take one, to kind of frog leap over each other as we go.
Okay.
So I'm going to let you start out. But I can't make funny noises at you if you mess up because it's on that computer that you're using. Kind of sad, but.
Okay. I got comments.
Huh? It's just this right here.
Okay.
It's not long. You don't have to read. I just read.
Just that part?
That's it. It's like mine.
Okay.
Mine's only one. One line. Sometimes these are one-liners. Sometimes they're two-liners. And sometimes it's a whole daggum page.
Gotcha. Okay, the first one is Kate Shepherd House Bed and Breakfast. The historic bed and breakfast is haunted by the apparition of an elderly woman who has been seen in guest rooms all over the building. A strange presence has been felt by the guests and the staff.
All right. Well, I got Crybaby Bridge. And here it is. Legend has a woman drowned her baby near the bridge. And now you can hear her crying and the baby crying.
The Cedarhurst Mansion. The Cedarhurst Mansion estate was originally built in 1823 by Stephen England. While visiting the house, a relative, Sally Carter, died of a short illness at the mansion in 1837. The first reports of a haunting was around 1919 after a teenage boy who had slept at the house had a dream about her tombstone.
Wow. All right, I got Mountain View Hospital. Strange noises and shadow masses have been reported by numerous visitors at this hospital.
At the Gaineswood Plantation. No plantation is complete without stories of ghost hauntings, and this one is fairly tame by comparison. A young woman died while visiting the plantation. Is said to haunt Gaineswood, angry that she was not properly returned to her home state for burial. Her anger must be too great.
I got Aunt Bee's Southern Hospitality. Originally built in 1910 from the family of doctors, Aunt Bee's was an inn that was rumored to be haunted. Reports say it is no longer in operation and up for sale. Of course, this is, I'm going to tell everybody, this is not update stuff. This stuff has been in here for a while, so more than likely it's been sold. Somebody else has it. But at this time, at the report, was up for sale. Witnesses say that the hauntings here consist of men who try to break into the widow's windows and peer into the front, or from the inside. Well, I get it straight one of these years. The theory is that the ghosts are soldiers trying to get into the building. As the inn sits on the side of where it was once infantry, the ghost of the child in old-fashioned clothing also has been seen on the patio, and several other apparitions of a woman and children have been seen noted inside the building.
Okay, the next one is Ridgemont Hotel. A ghost of a woman in white who has passed away at the hotel has been seen on the 9th floor of the hotel. The ghost of a small dog is seen in the hallways of the hotel, as well as the ghost former owner Clifford Stykes. The most famous ghost at the hotel is the apparition of Hank Williams, who allegedly been seen in the room he stayed in prior to his untimely death. Guests have reported strange occurrences such as doors opening and closing and furniture and baggage being moved around.
Let's see, we have the 1880s Josephine Hotel. Although historical hotel is no longer in service, it is now in an art museum and cafe. Ghostly voices and strange lights have been seen in the building after it has closed down for the night.
The Calioka Plantation, or the Oak Grove Plantation. Calioka Plantation, also called Oak Grove Plantation, is haunted by an apparition of a dark-skinned man who is 7 feet tall in life. He was the bodyguard and housekeeper of the home's former resident. The ghost guard has been seen standing on the front porch.
Consolation Church. If every ghost story about the little church is true, then this place would take the #1 prize as most haunted place on Earth. Stories abound from ghostly hellhounds, wailing banshees, Confederate Army soldiers, and so many other reports of haunting happenings that they cannot be listed here. Definitely a place to go to check out yourself. I'm going to iterate everything places we talk about. Get permission to go there, because if you don't get permission, you'll get in trouble. So, I mean, if you can't find if there's nobody on that premises, do not enter it unless you have permission. So, that's just my warning to everybody.
The Old Bryce Hotel, a formerly insane asylum with a reputation for treating its patients cruelty, especially black patients, of which there were a disappropriate amount. This place is a obviously choice of 4 claims of haunting people. Claim to feel hot and cold spots, see items moving, and hear ghostly sounds and footsteps. Due to trespassers and a fire that burned part of the first and second floors, it is routine.
Hello. Yeah, that's all right. I do that a lot.
It is. I know that word.
You know what? It just won't come out.
Okay. Patrolled by
Just skip it.
police. So trespassing is not recommended.
It goes on and on and on. The show goes on no matter what you mess up or whatever. Half time, 95% of the time, I mess up all the time. I don't care.
Every once in a while I get tongue-tied.
Gina's Ridge Diner Club, housed in an 1820s plantation house. The giant restaurant serves up delicious southern cuisine and refreshing variety of ghostly tales. The most notable of these is that the Screaming Lady, who has been cited by diners and staff on many occasions since the establishment opened for business. Dressed in an old-fashioned outfit, her screams can be heard ringing across the grounds as visitors have seen a floating past windows. I've seen her floating past windows. I missed her on a second floor, and other spooks report here, including a crying baby, mysterious hovering fog, and tall man dressed in black. Sounds like my kind of place.
Harper Hill Cemetery. The former church and cemetery site is said to be haunted. Legend has it that the church's pastor went mad one day and murdered his entire family, and there are ghosts that are said to haunt the grounds.
Yeah, see, this is not too bad, is it?
No.
I had a couple years of work, right? But hey.
Yeah, you got years experience. I'm starting.
Yeah. All right. Well, this was just actually a test run. See how she was doing, get her relaxed on the radio stuff. Hopefully she'll be in more often to do shows. We are going to have more like a roundtable discussion, hopefully sometime after March. We're going to have my buddy back, Jeff, that's my radio partner, him and Aaron, which is a lady, not a guy. They are going to actually join me on the radios, and we're going to have a round table discussion. And of course, hopefully Jackie O'Hare will be joining in. And we'll be talking about haunted places like this, or a subject, whatever subject it is. And I think it's going to be a good thing, because that way we'll have more opinion than just two people. we have opinion of 4 or 5 people. The more the people we get in and talk about it, the better it is. It'll make the show a lot more interesting. And hopefully I'll have things lined out by then. Of course, I mean, you can see it's not doing too bad on the radio. I mean, that's a good little computer that does that for the radio only. And it's not bad. It says we can't, other than using the phone here to broadcast on Facebook. Hey, I was broadcasting on YouTube last night, but apparently it's not going to let me do it today.
Oh, wow.
So I have no idea what that is and why it's doing that, but we'll figure it out one of these days. This is the Spreaker. We'll be bouncing back and forth to 2 different radio stations. When we do the roundtable discussion, it will be totally a different radio station. And then maybe on Sundays we'll do the Spreaker thing, and hopefully I get some more people come in. And since I do have a large amount of time, maybe I can get other people that might want to come in or do their own radio shows, and they can log on to our network.
That would work.
So, hey, never know. But anyway, I know this was short and sweet, and like I said, it was mainly just a test run to see if you can get her comfortable with the show and being on the air, show her what we go through and all that. So it's not, like I said, it's not real bad. It's pretty good.
I had a lot of fun.
When I have everything up and running, hopefully should have brought my other computer. Really, I should have. Other laptop that will run and stay running, and let her use it over there instead of putting one up. I knew it was going to shut down after it runs a while. I'll get it back down here and hook it up, and we can hook all the monitors and stuff up to it, and that way you'll have that, and then I can sit here and we should mess up and go. So anyway, I want to thank everybody for joining us. I know it was short and sweet. That's all it takes. But it's we just need to go our ways now. It's just running late in the afternoon, and work comes tomorrow for some anyway. I hope everybody joins us next week, and we'll be talking more about our paracon that we got coming up. The radio show is going to be in. It's going to keep on going for a little bit. So we're going to talk back and forth to the public here on Facebook.
Okay.
But anyway, I hope everybody out there will be tuning in or listening to us on Spreaker. Will join us again next weekend when we talk about, probably finish up haunted places in Alabama. That way we can get that all marked off our list. And then we'll continue. Everybody have a good work week, and y'all be safe, and we'll see y'all later.